was the SUV. The original sports utility vehicle was a car just as capable as the name suggests, could cope with any terrain and be fit for whatever purpose you could throw at it. Then there was the crossover, a car that looked like it could do all that, but most of the time couldn't. But it looked like it could, offered a bit more space than your average hatchback, and that raised driving position captured the hearts of the nation. So much so that there wasn't really any going back, and we're now at the stage where even a super mini driver wants that bit of extra height and rugged look of an SUV. And so we enter the third phase of SUV-ization with the age of the compact crossover. Kia are the latest brand to enter this fast-growing B SUV segment with their oddly named Stonic. Based on the Rio, the Stonic will offer more space and a higher ride height than its Super Mini equivalent. So where is all this extra space? Let's start by looking in the boot. At 352 litres, it's actually only 27 litres bigger than the Rio. So about 6 gallons of milk or maybe one extra bag in the weekly shop. It's also quite a bit shy of some of its other rivals in the class, including the similarly priced Seat Arona and Citroën C3 Aircross. In its favour though is a handy split floor, which you can use to adjust the height and create a completely flat load area when you fold the rear seats down. One area you do notice it a bit more is in the back. There's definitely a bit more breathing space for the hairdo, and the extra height and large windows make it feel a bit more airy and spacious than the back of a normal Super Mini. Legroom, however, is about the same, and like most cars in this class, it's better suited to 3 kids than 3 adults because the middle seat is just a little bit narrow. Where they have used the space very well is in the front of the cabin, and the storage areas here have been exceptionally well thought out. The door bins are big enough to fit a large bottle of water. There's also some central cup holders, a decent sized glove box, and a tray big enough to fit even the largest of modern smartphones, face down of course. There will be 4 trim levels to choose from, simply labelled K1 to K4, and it's generously equipped from the ground up, with standard equipment on the entry-level K1 including alloy wheels and privacy glass, a 7-inch touchscreen display with Bluetooth phone connectivity and cruise control. Most buyers will choose to upgrade to the K2 model, which adds 17-inch wheels, roof rails, automatic lights and aircon. Or to the K3, which gets all of that plus heated leather seats and sat-nav. And the impressive ADAS safety pack. This adds driver assisting features like forward collision avoidance, blind spot monitoring and lane departure warning. At the top of the range is the K4, which comes paired exclusively with a 120 PS turbocharged petrol engine. It also gets metal pedals, dual zone automatic air conditioning and a rain sensor. There's a choice of 4 engines in total, a 1.6 litre diesel and then 3 petrol options. Starting with the entry-level 1.2 litre, then you've got the top of the range 1 litre turbo, and then this middle of the road 1.4 litre. At 100 PS it offers a decent bit of power and a claimed fuel economy of 5.5 litres per 100 kilometres, which is about 51 miles to the gallon in old money. It costs €270 a year to tax, which is a little bit higher than what we're used to paying these days, but not outrageous either. Now the 1 litre turbo is a bit more efficient and a bit punchier, but I'm just not sure it's worth the premium over this one, which suits the car just fine. Like all compact crossovers, it's not built for thrills, but it's more about the comfortable A to B, and it does that pretty well. The suspension does a good job of ironing out any lumps and bumps on the road. The steering is nice and light just like the Rio, and then that raised ride height does whatever it is that it does that makes you feel that bit more in command on the road. Plus the view is better, and one real benefit to the extra height, aside from the fashion statement, is that it makes it really easy to get in and out of, which can help make life that bit easier for those with reduced mobility. To go back to the fashion aspect for a second, there's also a huge range of personalisation options available, including interior colour packs and a contrasting roof design, which when paired with the right colour can really make it pop. And that is very important in this market because with so many other baby SUVs floating around, it's already getting quite difficult to stand out. One area where it certainly can do that is warranty, and Kia offer one of the most impressive ones on the market at 7 years. That and an impressively low starting price of just over €18,500 might just be enough to give it the edge for some. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to keep up to date with reviews of its very many rivals on the way this year, or if you'd like to see the Stonic for yourself, you can find details of your local Kia dealer on CarsIreland.ie.